Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome. All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie Singleton, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hopefully you can hear me because my computer says that I don't have audio. So I'm really hoping that I do have audio because normally it says that I do. So I'm not sure what's going on. So hopefully I have audio. All right, I'm just going to continue on like I do. Anyways, I come to you Monday night. It's live. Okay, good. Thanks, Mom. And hi, by the way. So good. I don't know what it was doing, but normally I do a check with it before, and it usually tells me I have audio, so I don't know what it was saying or doing. But anyways, oh, good. Hi, Jess. So anyways, hopefully everyone had a nice weekend, and I did. I was wonderful. And today was great. It was cooling off, it seemed like. I know we think that 102 outside is cooling off, but after 120, yes, it is. Hi, Heather. Welcome. Good evening. Thanks for joining. So I wanted to do a card with a gift that we got. If you went to retreat, we got a wonderful gift from our upline and my friend. And so I wanted to work up a card, and I actually used, I just dropped it. I actually used her idea that she sent to us. So I copied her card even. So Miss Sarah gave us this beautiful gift. She gave us this Trucking Along stamp set and punch as a gift if you went to retreat. Amazing. Oh my gosh, that was one of the gifts she gave us. Was awesome. This stamp set is so cool. You can do so many things with this. You can use it for Christmas. You can use it for everyday use. You can use it for all kinds of things. And I think everybody there had like a million ideas going on in their head because it's such a cool gift and an idea. And this set is geared for Christmas, but also other kinds of ideas. And so I thought, oh, this would be fun to use in my Facebook Live. And then I got a card from her, and so I kind of stole her idea. So I dropped my stuff. Now, I mean, it kind of used different colors than she did, but it was so fun. Also coming up, I wanted to tell everybody, we have our mini catalog coming up. So excited about that because there is some super duper cool stuff in this mini catalog. We get to order Wednesday, and I can't wait to put in my order. And then everybody else gets to place an order September 6th. So I'm going to place my order Wednesday, but the front of this catalog is, oh my gosh, so amazing. There we go. And this is just, this, I don't, all right, I'm going to move that because it's just not, now it's too far. Oh my gosh, there we go. Isn't this beautiful? This is the front. I can only show you the front of the catalog. There are so many cool and amazing things inside. But it's beautiful. This outside is gorgeous, as usual. It's always beautiful, but there is so many cool things inside. So that's just to tease you. But anyway, so I'm going to show you this set that we're going to work with. There we go. So the stamp set has so many amazing things, sending you sunny thoughts, wishing you a festive Christmas, special delivery, farm fresh, every day is fresh start, and then all these stamps also. Palm trees, then Christmas trees, and clouds, and presents, and then other trees, and then this is a two-step to be able to stamp the truck. So there's so many cute things to be able to do. And then you can punch out the truck. Oh my goodness. You can punch the truck, the wheels, the wheelbase, just some really cool things. So this is the fun card I thought we would make. And I just put special delivery, but you could get another stamp and say thank you. You could say happy birthday. You could say anything. And then you could stamp happy, even this is just special delivery, and you could stamp happy birthday inside, or it could be a baby card. You could say special delivery, and then you could say, you know, well, new baby or whatever. You could say all kinds of things, but this is so fun. And I loved the colors. The colors just popped out at me. So the paper that I used, this paper is amazing. It's glorious gingham paper. And this paper, it has so many colors in it. And both sides are different. So this is gingham, but this is pecan pie, and then the other side is the bigger checks. And then there's, this is berry burst, which is also pretty. And then we have pretty peacock. And then we have lemon lime twist. And then the blueberry bushels, which is what I used. So this pack is 6x6 was perfect to do this with. And then I liked the red and blue. And so I first did the blue truck, and then I was like, oh, I want to offset it with the red. I just thought a red truck would be really kind of cute. So I colored it red. I stamped a new one and did red. So I did a 3-phase card, which is easy. So this card's really fast and easy to do, but it's so much fun. And then I used some of our new dies, which are online as well. And these dies right here, these dies are called Nested Essential Dies. They are fun as well. So these dies come like this. These are these 3, 1, 2, 3. I didn't use a very big one, but I used these 3. And then look at these fun. I've used these before on another card. These are fun too. And then these are banner dies. Super fun. So I used those, and then I wanted a little edgy for this. So I used my good old deckled rectangle die for that. And this is the second to the second to the what am I trying to say? Second to the last from our deckled rectangles. So that gave us a little bit more character. So very easy. This is going to be an easy card, super fun. So I just used thick basic white as our base, normal card size, so 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. So then we're just gonna fold that, and then we're gonna just give it a nice crease. And then you can fold it, use the card this way, but I ended up turning it this way. So then to do our layers, so our first layer, I used the blueberry bushel, and that layer is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. And then our second layer, I used real red, and that's going to be 5 by 3 3/4. I'll layer that on. And so I'm not doing anything with it, so we can just glue that on. And I just opened this glue, so it's probably going to be globby, so I'm going to have to be careful if it's globby. I was at retreat and I had globby glue when I was making my cards, and I globbed it all on, and it just oozes out and it gets globby. All right, so we're going to make a nice little stack here. Try and get it even all the way around. And then this piece, you know, you want it to just be big enough so that when you put the decal rectangle on and run it through the Big Shot, oh, sorry, it's not called that anymore. When you run it through the cut and emboss machine. So I put on there to be like 3.5 by 4 3/4. But if you just have it, if you just lay it on this piece right here, if you just take this piece, all I did was I just took this piece, put the deckled rectangle on there and ran it through, it'll be fine. And then you have enough left to put the other piece on there, and it fits perfect. And if you notice, it's one on the one side and one on the other side, so it works perfect. So, but if you want to do a different designer paper, series paper, about that size will fit that deckled piece, but you of course don't have to measure it. Just put the deckled rectangle on there and run it through the embossing machine, and it'll be good. But it's approximately that size, and then that way it'll give you enough to give the deckled edges. And we're going to put this in there. And then I'm going to stamp on this just to make sure that I don't make any mistakes. And I'm going to say the same thing, special delivery, just because I had it out. And I'm going to stamp it in the real red. And you could stamp it in the blue too, the blueberry bushel, but I didn't want too much blue, so I'm going to just use the real red. It's pretty juicy, so I'm just going to stamp it in the middle. Yep. Close that because I'll leave that everywhere. Now we're going to put these together. So this is the other side. See, that's that side, and then that's that side. And you could put it on that side, but I think that looks better to be offset. So I'm going to glue this, put glue on this side so that it'll be the other side. I'm going to put that so there's an even amount of space all around as I can. And then I'm going to put my dimensionals on the white piece. Okay. Now I got out another stamp set because I thought I was going to stamp on the inside, but I decided I didn't want to because I was going to stamp, I think, happy birthday on the inside. So I got out Very Best Occasions, and that says happy birthday on there. But decided not to stamp on the inside. There we go. Now, all right, so now we're going to stamp on just a scrap a piece of white. We're going to stamp the truck. So here's the truck with all the This one has all the outline of the truck, and I'm just going to use my black memento. Get that inked up. And you can look and see that it's got all the inks on it. So then I'm going to just, yep, now it's got ink on my hand. You'll be able to see that when you're looking at it. And you can see all the ink is on there. Oh, that looks really good too. Now, we also have a stamp that you could ink up. That's this one. It's 2-step. And you could ink this in the real red and then stamp on top of here, and it would already stamp the red for you. But and you could do that. So you could stamp the red and then stamp on there, but I did that and it was really red and I didn't really want super red. This one isn't as red because I colored it in with the pen. But you also could stamp and then stamp off and then stamp on. So there's a lot of options you can do. So I decided I'm going to use the marker and I'm going to mark on it instead. But you can do it either way. So there's a lot of options. You could make it however intense you want. You could do all kinds of options. So you could do whatever you want. So I'm going to just leave it and then I'm going to use the markers and I'm going to color it in with the markers. And because it'll take like 2 seconds to do that. So now we're going to use the punch and we're going to punch it out. Which, because I'm live, I can't seem to punch. I punched out a lot of these and I've done no problem, but now I'm live, I can't seem to line it up. Okay. There we go. This is the tire and this is the windshield. And I don't need any of those, so we're gonna just throw all those away. Well, you could save those and use those, but so they're not sitting there. All right, so now I'm gonna I use the dark real red, but you could use the light real red too. So, and I'm gonna just color in real fast what I want colored in. Literally will take me like 2 seconds. Oh, a little more than 2 seconds, but and you could color them any colors you want to. You can match the blue if you wanted, but I decided I wanted the red. All right, so now, I'm going to do the little circle red. So then we do have a black little marker, but I wanted to do the tires light smoky. So they kind of look not quite black, but and a gray. Okay, so now that's done. So now we're going to put dimensionals. We're going to glue this on, and then we're going to put dimensionals on the truck. I'm going to glue this on first. Glue the section on. And then how I kind of wanted this, I want to add this like in there. So now I know where that's going to go. And then leave the truck there. And just put glue on this. Okay, now I'm going to put my dimensionals on my truck. So he'll pop out just a little bit. And then I thought it would be nice to put these little tinsel, they're called tinsel gems is what they're called. So this would finish this off. So I just set them on here because it didn't finish. The seam didn't go all the way across, so kind of would finish that off. And that is our card for tonight. Super simple, but I think it's really adorable. It just, this, you could put some stuff in the back because we have so many things, but I just made it really simple, just to make it simple. But you could make it a Christmas card and you could make Christmas colors and then put the Christmas tree in the back or Christmas presents in the back, or you can make it a birthday card and put the presents and make them presents, not Christmas presents, but regular presents. So it's a really fun set. And we got it as a gift from Sarah for being at her retreat, and just an amazing gift that she gave us. So it's a fun set to work with, a fun set to order. And our mini catalog starts in September to December and has some really fun and exciting Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween as usual. So I'm very excited that that's coming up, and we'll be able to order some of that stuff coming up too. So thanks, Mom. I know, it's cute and fun. So I will see you next Monday with another fun, exciting gift. And by then I'll be able to show you what's inside. No, I won't be able to yet. I'm not sure when I can show you, when I can open up the catalog, but if you want, of course, if you want a catalog, I can send you one. Just let me know. But otherwise, I will see you next week. Everyone have a great week, and we will talk to you later. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.